To say today was a wet day would be just a little tiny understatement. It has poured today. For the most part, there are no widespread flood problems, but we've heard some issues coming out of Jessamine County along Clear Creek. That is near Clear Creek Road and Clear Creek, or we're having some issues. Also along Mackey Pike and along Hickman Creek there, having some issues. So again, for the most part, it's pretty well behaved, but there are going to be some high water spots just because we've had so much rain, and there's more coming. That little corridor now coming through Russell County. When we were showing you back a few minutes ago, this was back in Adair County. It's now gone past Russellville, Russell Springs. That's a little hail-making storm now, southern part of Casey County. That's going to be just near the Pulaski County line. Some other heavy rain showers around Burnside there in Pulaski County. These are all moving to the north and northeast at a pretty good clip. You now get east of Berea and I-75, south of the depot. From the depot south, we're down all the way to Mount Vernon, McKee, Urban, Beattyville. You guys have got some pretty good rain in progress. That continues back to just about Danville. And now northern and western parts of Fayette County, actually getting over to the Avon area as well. Getting ready to move into Bourbon County, gotten up to Georgetown, northern part of Woodford County, then back into Franklin and Shelby County. So again, all these are pushing northeast. And again, it has rained really hard today. A general 1 to 2 inches of rain. And you see just again that corridor that covers a good chunk of the area. Even Barberville's had 7/10. That's one of the lesser amounts. 2 inches south side of Lexington. Harrodsburg's had over 2. Lebanon 2 1/3. Northern Kentucky, we had a little ice. No, not quite so much for them, so certainly it's a little bit of a trade-off there. And we could see another 1/4 to 1/2 inch by the time this all wraps up over the next several hours. So again, more widespread rain coming. But the heaviest and steadiest of the rain, where it just poured all afternoon, okay, we're done with that, but still heavy showers are around. Breezy and really warm tomorrow, but the last part of the 8-day, it's got a pretty good winter look to it as we're wrapping up January. It's been dry during this winter season. One of the reasons why we have not had widespread flood problems today. Since beginning of December, we've had 4 1/3 inches of rain. That's 2 inches below normal. Just today, we've put down almost 2 inches of rain, so we were trying to make up for that rainfall deficit in a hurry. We have a warm front trying to bubble north. Monticello's at 50, Barberville 50, Somerset's up to 48, even Richmond now sits at 45. We come up to 41 in Lexington. You see the 30s to the north. So the warm front will get to about I-64 or so. Now we got fog beginning to show up as well. 40 at the Bluegrass Airport. That's as warm as we've been all day with a wind chill coming in at 32. Warm front is trying to bubble north. As it does so, it is putting some of us into the warm sector. But you see, there's still more rain out here to the west. So we've got to get through all of that before this whole thing wraps up into the north of the system. This is a dandy of a snowstorm. But the storm's beginning to hit its mature point. You're seeing it's occluding out right there. So we are beginning to watch the storm slowly weaken with time. But still, that front will come through later on the night. It will end the rain. What happens tomorrow? We get into a dry slot here, and that means it gets warm. Some folks could get well into the 60s tomorrow, and then a return to a little bit of winter as we get you on into Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night. Periods of rain, a few downpours, can't rule out a rumble of thunder. We may drop back to the upper 30s, but temperatures are going to hold pretty steady most of the night. Mid-50s tomorrow in Lexington. Folks to the south could easily get into the 60s, and with that, you're talking temperature staying in the upper 30s on Wednesday, and that's it. So huge changes, cold going into the weekend, and more rain and snow possibilities Saturday night into Sunday.